All right, well, let's bring in DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin. It's remarkable, Tricia. What's your reaction to all of that?
Ashley, it's just sickening to see that rhetoric, that excusing of violence against law enforcement. What happened yesterday was absolutely horrifying. This deranged individual started opening fire on our ICE law enforcement facility, as well as these vans beneath it in the parking lot. That's where those 3 detainees were when they were shot. Sadly, one of these detainees was killed and 2 others are in critical condition. So we pray for them tonight. But the fact that these politicians and media pundits don't see the direct contribution of their words, likening our law enforcement to the Gestapo, to Nazis, and then excusing this violence is absolutely unacceptable, Ashley.
I agree. You know, officials did give an update on the shooter's motives just moments ago. Listen to this.
He called the ICE employees people showing up to collect a dirty paycheck. He wrote that he intended to maximize lethality against ICE personnel and to maximize property damage at the facility. It seems that he did not intend to kill the detainees or harm them. It's clear from these notes that he was targeting ICE agents and ICE personnel. He also hoped his actions would give ICE agents real terror of being gunned down, and he did this to induce constant stress in their lives. He hoped his actions would terrorize ICE employees and interfere with their work, which he called human trafficking.
Joshua Yan carried out a targeted ambush-style attack on law enforcement.
The rhetoric that's out there on social media, the rhetoric that is being said by some community leaders in other states needs to stop.
Needs to stop, and the liberal media is still saying, I wonder what the motive was. But I want to get back to your previous point, Tricia. Have any Democrats actually recanted their statements about ICE, you know, calling them, as you say, the Gestapo, Nazis, and that they're, quote, disappearing people? Have we had any contrition on the left?
Zero, Ashley. It's really alarming, the fact that we've been sounding the alarm on these ICE tracker apps that we've been seeing, that actually we saw months ago CNN publicizing that there's these ICE tracker apps that you can self-report when you see ICE law enforcement. That is exactly what this depraved individual used to track down our Dallas facility and carry out this heinous act. And further than that, we found those handwritten notes which the media doesn't seem to want to cover. I think those shell casings spoke for themselves when it had the anti-ICE rhetoric on it. But now we see those messages, those handwritten notes saying that he wants to terrorize our law enforcement. When is enough enough? When does the bloodshed stop? When do these media pundits and these politicians, whether it be Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass, AOC, you name it, when do they stop this rhetoric and realizing it's more than just political clickbait or fundraising clicks or your next MSNBC hit, that these are mothers and fathers and sons and daughters who serve this country so honorably. And just like everybody else, Ashley, these men and women want to come home to their children at night and know that they're going to come home safely.
And they're doing their job.